this discussion by defining myself as a practitioner of development. So I will quote Max Weber. I'm sure you are familiar with the work of Max Weber as one of the founders of modern sociology. And Max Weber used to talk about the disturbing facts. In your life, when you're practicing development, you must meet with some disturbing facts. So this is how I came to research about this concept that I call the elitist growth. And I define the elitist growth by a set of social, political, and economic behavior and combinations put in place by the elite to capture the dividend of wealth. So elitist growth is not the growing of the elite. It's how the elite capture the dividend of economic growth. You know that 1% of the most richest people of this world, since 2020, the 1% richest have captured 2/3 of the produced wealth. The 1% of big farmers, what we call the big farmers, meaning the people who are farming on over 50 hectares of land. 50 hectares of land. They exploit 70% of the arable land in the world. So again, you see how big is the control of the richest farmer over the productive land. By the way, the cover that you see here is the cover of my upcoming book. So in this book, I make an assumption that elitist growth is cross-ideology, it's cross-disciplinary, and it's cross-boundaries.
I want to start by saying that Dr. Stalon said that he is shocked by the disparities between the urban areas and as you move to the rural areas and the stark contradiction that you see. But really, as people who live within the city, that stark contradiction is right here with us. You think about all the informal settlements, you think about informalities in work. But more importantly, I think as people who are Kenyans, we see there's a social reality that makes his concept of elitist growth really, really relevant. As you walk or drive around Nairobi, I'm sure we see this economic dynamism. I'm speaking from a point of having read even Dr. Stalon's work, so beyond the presentation that he makes here. What really is shocking is that we exist in two economies, because we do exist in two economies within one country and within one setting, such as the Nairobi city setting, where there's a wealth economy for a few class of people who are connected and who are protected, a minority of people who are protected. And then on the other hand, we have an economy for majority that is then structured around exclusion and insecurity, right? This elitist growth does not just produce material inequality. And I know Stalon talked about sociology. I am hoping that he's also a sociologist or a political sociologist for that matter. So my small political sociology tells me that there's elitist expansion and growth really also produces social fractures. And that's very dangerous for us. The production of social fractures, which we have also seen, where we no longer trust our institutions. So that lack of trust and that social fracture, I think for us and for me as a sociologist, is really a frustration, not just with income differences, but really a frustration with and a deeper fracture in belonging and in citizenship.
So what is it that we can do? Develop systems that slow down elitist growth and which in essence cut down the appetite for private acquisition or private extraction of private benefits, rather than hoping that there will be benevolent human beings to voluntarily give up on acquisition. Thank you very much.
So what I'm proposing, and that's the subtitle of my book, a proposition of a new index on inequality. And everywhere, in many places in the world, masses now are more aware of their rights, and there is an expectation that the elite should deliver for them. People are aware of that. And that is why I think, to be a bit optimistic, we can see that in many, many places around the world, governments are trying now to improve the quality of delivery. Honestly speaking, things are changing very fast. This new generation of people, they don't care about, if you are a military elite, if you are a religious elite, if you are ethnical elite. The young people now, they want solutions. They want a fair access to opportunities. A fair access to opportunities. That's why you see this Gen Z is not only a Kenyan issue. Gen Z is now a global manifestation. It is very important that people are able to express themselves, to voice their concerns, so that the people who are governing them can respond to their needs. I'm arguing that unless we want to move into a brutal world, we need to have a multilateralism system that will still be there to protect the common goods globally. But I leave that with you. I think that's a very good way forward. Think about it, and thank you again for the opportunity.